Hello, everyone. Welcome to Learning TV. Today, we will look at some delicious Indonesian food. Enjoy and have fun. First of all, Indonesian Satay. The meal of seasoned, grilled, skewered beef known as satay is popular throughout Indonesia. Although it is thought that the earliest satay preparations originated in Javanese cuisine, the dish has now spread to practically all of Indonesia and has even become the country's official dish. Despite the fact that the country's diversity has resulted in a wide range of satay recipes, Indonesian satay is frequently served with a peanut sauce and is frequently eaten with lontong, a type of rice cake. The ingredients for satay might be diced or sliced chicken, goat, sheep, cow, hog, fish, other meats, or tofu. Bamboo skewers are frequently used in satay preparations, but more traditionally, coconut palm frond midribs are also employed. Over a wood or charcoal fire, satays are grilled or barbecued, and then they are served with a variety of hot seasonings. Satay can be eaten with a variety of sauces, although they are typically served with a soy and peanut sauce mixture. It is a common street meal that can be purchased from a traveling satay vendor, a tent restaurant on the side of the road, an upscale dining establishment, or at traditional celebratory feasts. Satay can be cooked with a variety of different meats. Common meats include chicken, lamb, goat, mutton, beef, deer, rabbit, as well as seafood like fish, shrimp, and squid and offal such tripe, liver, and intestine. Some people have also used flesh from more unusual animals, including turtle, crocodile, horse, lizard, and snake. Most often, chicken is used. To make satay, the meat is sliced into cubes about the size of a thumb. Traditional skewers for chicken satay are formed from lidi, a midrib of coconut fronds. Instead, bamboo skewers could be utilized. A thicker bamboo skewer is used for harder meats like lamb, goat, and cattle. Before use, the skewers are typically dipped in water to prevent burning when grilling. Most skewers can handle 4 pieces of meat, however some can only hold 3. A cube of fat may be sandwiched between the meat cubes in a goat meat satay. Satay needs to be marinated with turmeric for the meal to have its distinctive yellow color. Sweet soy sauce combined with coconut oil or palm margarine is another common marinade. Meat on skewers is seasoned, marinated, and then cooked over charcoal embers. With slices of lontong or ketupat rice cakes, a drizzle of crisp fried shallot, and pickles made of slivers of onion, carrot, and cucumber in vinegar, salt, and sugar solution, satay can be served with a spicy peanut sauce dip or peanut gravy. Instead of peanut sauce, sweet soy sauce is typically offered with mutton satay. A pineapple-based satay sauce or a cucumber relish can be used to serve pork satay. Beef rendang. In cooking beef rendang, the beef is tenderized by being simmered for a long time with spices and coconut milk. Dry rendang has a lengthy shelf life if it is prepared properly. The vast amount of meat could be preserved using this method of cooking before refrigeration existed. Because it helped to keep meat fresh in a tropical environment, the cooking method proliferated. Lean beef from the back leg of the cattle is the type of beef best suited for rendang. Spices dominate in rendang. Rendang includes coconut milk and a paste of mixed ground spices, such as ginger, galangal, turmeric leaves, lemongrass, garlic, shallots, and chilies, in addition to the main element of beef. Garlic, shallot, ginger, and galangal, the spices used in rendang, have antibacterial characteristics and act as organic natural preservatives. Cooking traditional Padang rendang takes several hours. Cooking rendang takes time and patience because it requires slow cooking as well as pounding and grinding the ingredients. The meat is tenderized and given time to absorb the flavors by being simmered in coconut milk and spices until almost all of the liquid is gone. As the liquid evaporates and the coconut milk transforms into coconut oil, the cooking method switches from boiling to frying. It takes significant skill to cook the meat until it is soft and nearly all the liquid has evaporated while preventing burns. Rendang is renowned for having a sophisticated and distinctive flavor because of its liberal use of many spices. Fried rice or nasi goreng. Fried rice is typically prepared with meat and veggies, one of the national foods of Indonesia. Nasi goreng stands out from other Asian fried rice dishes with its distinctive smoky aroma and caramelized flavor with savory overtones. Nasi goreng does not have a single, established recipe, and each household has its own unique way of preparing and assembling the dish. In Indonesian cuisine, nasi goreng has long been regarded as a crucial staple. It is a common dish served across Indonesia, especially for breakfast, and can be picked up from buffet tables at dinner parties in big cities like Jakarta, eaten on porcelain in restaurants, or even enjoyed in simple forms from a tin plate at a roadside food stall. There are several places to get pre-mixed packaged seasonings for nasi goreng, and convenience stores all around Indonesia sell frozen nasi goreng that has been microwaved. Nasi goreng is typically prepared in Indonesia with copious amounts of sweet soy sauce, which gives the dish its golden brown color and somewhat sweet flavor. When making nasi goreng, the rice is typically stir-fried in a tiny quantity of cooking oil or margarine, generously seasoned with sweet soy sauce and ground shrimp paste, and cooked alongside other ingredients, primarily eggs and chicken. The sweet soy sauce is typically substituted with canned tomato and chili sauce in other locations, such as eastern Indonesia, Sulawesi and Maluku, where the result is a reddish-colored nasi goreng. The name of this variety, nasi goreng merah, translates to red fried rice. Some nasi goreng variations, such salted fish nasi goreng, don't utilize any ketchup manis, giving the dish a lighter color that resembles Chinese fried rice. Rice and a sliced or ground, spices, mixture of shallot, garlic, pepper, salt, tomato ketchup, sambal or chili sauce, and typically sweet soy sauce make up the foundation of nasi goreng. Some variations could include oyster sauce, fish sauce. The ingredients for nasi goreng, which is prepared for everyday breakfast in Indonesian homes, typically include leftovers from meals from the day before that have been preserved in the refrigerator, along with fresh veggies and eggs. The dish nasi goreng is quite well liked in restaurants. There are chains of restaurants in Indonesia that only serve nasi goreng. Bakso. An Indonesian meatball or meat paste made from beef surimi is known as bakso or baso. Similar to Chinese beef balls, fish balls, or pork balls in texture. A single meatball or the entire meal of meatball soup may be referred to as bakso. Bakso kua is bakso soup served without noodles, whereas mie bakso is bakso soup served with yellow noodles and rice vermicelli. From upscale restaurants to street vendors, bakso may be found all around Indonesia. In Indonesia, bakso is among the most well-liked street dishes, along with soto, satay, and somai. Various varieties of frozen foods that are ready to cook bakso are now sold in Indonesian supermarkets. Noodles are typically served with it. Bakso is often made with finely ground beef, a tiny amount of tapioca flour, and salt, although it can also be made with chicken, pork, fish, or shrimp. Because the myosin in the beef surimi polymerized, bakso has a uniformly solid, dense, and homogeneous texture unlike other meatball recipes. Since the majority of Indonesians are Muslims and follow the halal diet, bakso is typically made from beef, chicken, or a combination of beef and chicken. Pork bakso can be found in places with a non-Muslim majority, such as Chinatowns in big cities and Bali, which has a Hindu majority. Traditionally, boiling water is used to cook the hand-formed beef surimi dough or paste balls. The meatballs are dried once the meat has finished cooking and either eaten immediately or stored in the refrigerator. Typically, the windows of street vendor carts display pre-cooked bakso. Bakso are typically served with beef broth, yellow noodles, rice vermicelli, salted vegetables, tofu, Chinese broccoli, bean sprouts, somai or steamed meat dumplings, crisp wonton, and fried shallots and celery on top. Bakso slices are frequently added to recipes for mie goreng, nasi goreng, or kap kai as a complement. Tumpung, an Indonesian rice dish in the shape of a cone with accompanying sides of meat and vegetables, is a Javanese dish. The rice is produced using a cone-shaped woven bamboo container, which is customarily used in the Slametan ritual. The actual rice might be either white rice that has been simply steamed, coconut milk cooked rice, or rice that has been turmeric colored. The tampa, a round woven bamboo container, is used to set out the rice cone, which is surrounded by various Indonesian delicacies and covered with a banana leaf. Around the cone-shaped rice are many Indonesian foods such vegetables, grilled chicken, fried chicken, sweet and sour fried beef, beef floss, beef stew in sweet soy sauce, fried prawn, boiled marble egg, shredded omelette, sweet and dry fried tempeh, mashed potato fritters and corn fritters. For significant occasions, people typically prepare tumpung in Java, Bali, and Madura. However, tumpung is well known to all Indonesians. The geography of Indonesia, particularly Java as a fertile island with various highlands and volcanoes, is relevant to tumpung philosophy. Tumpung has its roots in the renowned Indonesian tradition of the past that regarded mountains as the home of the gods and the spirits of the ancestors. The holy mountain is symbolized by the cone-shaped grains. The meal served as a way to give thanks for the plentiful crop or other favors. Nowadays, most Indonesians serve tumpung as a dish to commemorate a pleasant event, such as a birthday party, family reunion, neighborhood get-together, farewell party, celebration, recital, or any other happy occasion. Tumpung has always been thought as the Indonesian version of birthday cake because of its festive and celebratory character. There may be contests for the best tumpung, which are scored on presentation and flavor. Qleaker or Qleaker, an Indonesian crepe called Qleaker, is produced from wheat flour, eggs, milk, and sugar. The word lekker, which means tasty in Dutch, is used to describe this Qleaker is often referred to as old-school crepes, since it initially appears to be similar to crepes. In Indonesia, it is typically consumed with black coffee. Qleapan, also known as Qleapan, is a snack that consists of sweet rice cake balls that have been coated in grated coconut and molten palm sugar. One of the most well-known traditional in Indonesian cuisine are the green glutinous rice balls, which are of Javanese origin. As owned, it is also frequently encountered in nearby nations like Singapore, Malaysia, and Brunei. When placed into the glutinous rice dough and formed into balls, the tiny palm sugar bits are originally solid. The palm sugar is melted by boiling the balls, which releases a sweet liquid into their centers. In order to prevent the liquid from leaking out of the finished product, skill is required. After sticking to the dough's sticky surface, the balls are eventually covered in shredded coconut. To avoid burning from the hot liquid palm sugar, qleapan are best permitted to cool for a while before eaten. They are often given in sets of 4 or 10 balls and wrapped in banana leaves. Qleapan and putu are relatively similar, however qleapan uses glutinous rice flour while putu uses regular rice flour. Qleapan has a somewhat chewy, sticky texture similar to mochi, and putu has a soft, crumbly texture similar to common cake. While putu is shaped like a tube utilizing a hollow bamboo tube as a mold, qleapan is shaped like balls.